Paynesville trying to exercise the pain from semifinals past, and the Polars trying to put a chill on their season. We are just about ready to kick off here at the bank for the 2A state semifinal match. And it's picked up by Bast. He'll try the left side and is rung down right away across the 20 at the 24. First snap of the game here in the semifinals. He'll give it to Christensen right up the middle, big hole. And he is ridden down after a gain of 8 or 9.
If they go off the right side, they brought their trips into the right.
Fuchs is their punter. He's going to keep it. Off to the right, turns it up, has the first down. Needed 1, picked up 5 into Polars territory.
The rushing first down on that first fourth down gamble.
And he takes it right up the middle, riding the momentum for another first down inside the 40 to the 36.
Because third downs are one thing, but fourth downs are where you're going to make stops.
Fuchs rolls, throws, has a receiver, caught for a touchdown. Carter Wessel. And Paynesville strikes first.
Corner route here, and you can see the clear route is the out. It looked to be the out at about 8 yards at the sticks. Beautiful route there by Carter Wessel.
These teams will go for 2 just about every time. Fuchs keeps it. He's hit short.
And a fumble.
Flag comes in, the fumble comes out, so we'll wait for the officials to unravel everything that happened on a 2-point conversion play. Zach Yeager, the junior quarterback. Behind center, hands off to Kamara, the 2,000-yard rusher. He averages over 10 yards per carry on the season, and he picks up just short of 10 on his first carry.
Watch the patience of Kamara. He sees the hole, he cuts back, but he knows where his blocking is. A lot of guys are going to want to pop that one out, and he was patient and picked up some nice yards.
Pass from Yeager on second and short, complete to the outside.
Just a little too jumpy on that last play.
Down to the 15, ball on the turf. Paynesville looks like they have it, and they do. Coming up with that football. Best defensive players at linebacker, and he comes up with that fumble on the snap. On the
when you get that 5-6 yards from your ground attack.
And Christensen tries the right, cuts it up, and spins forward for a first down inside the 45 to the 44.
That first down, but another fourth down gamble here for the Bulldogs.
And Fuchs will keep it, and he rumbles for a first down across midfield before he is spun down.
To run the ball with success here, so
Fuchs to throw. Nearly picked off, and it is intercepted. The Polars with the turnover, breaking it the other way. And eventually still fighting for it. And that was tipped up in the air and intercepted by Minneapolis North. And making the play, Keelan Holcomb.
Christensen is the intended receiver here. Watch the play. The two guys go up, and I'm not too sure that wasn't Anderson who went up there and disrupted the pass intended for Christensen. Kind of Franco Harris did all the way and back to him, but we still got a player
still down.
The bigger on the lines here, even at 2A.
Yeager with the handoff to Kamara. Room to the outside. And ushered out near the 20.
Watch on the outside. He gears down here a couple times. He knows that his blockers are out there. There's the first gear down, and the second one was right there for a stalemate at the line. No gain.
Kamara back. Now here comes the option. Yeager will keep it. Makes one man miss. Cuts back middle to the 10-5. Lunging for the end zone and in for a Polars touchdown. And we are tied up. Extra point or 2-point conversion pending.
What an awesome run here. Watch Yeager. He's the first two guys right there. He misses and he stiff arms down, and then he turns the jets on. He could have easily had about 5 yards to go to that end zone and gone down.
Yeager wants to throw. It is batted up and incomplete. 20 tackles in the regular season. He's playing extremely well early, making some plays. This time, Christensen back into the game, just semi-trucks his way near another first down.
Christensen is going to be that two-handed runner. You know, we see kind of contrasting run styles. Watch Christensen here. Two hands on the ball, waits for his blocks, great block. You're not going to strip it away from him. You're going to have to take it out of his hands.
Polars territory. Fuchs. The zone read. He has room to the outside. Makes a man miss. And is ridden down by Townley again, but inside the 40 and another first down for the Bulldogs, trying to regain the advantage.
Running the ball, throwing. A lot of good mixing plays here.
This time to Christensen, breaks a tackle to the outside, has the sideline and in for a Paynesville touchdown. A 30-yard touchdown scamper, and Paynesville goes back up.
Christensen giving the Paynesville crowd a lot to cheer about. Great patience right there. That he hits the corner, downhill running from there. He finds the pylon.
Neither of these teams kick extra points with any kind of regularity. Fuchs rolls to throw, has a receiver, overthrows the intended receiver, Christensen. Man in motion is Sanders, takes it out of.
This is a good sign if you're a Polar fan. Goes as a pass, that front flip forward. Sanders gets that ball.
The motion, he has a hole. 50, 40, has a first down and more, still going. Tracks inside the 35 to the 34.
Make sure that you can get everything you can, and on that play, did a nice job.
Kamara this time just showing blazing speed to the outside. Now running through a tackler. Bast makes the stop down at the 5.
You know, these aren't 3 or 4 yard gains. These are 15, 25-yard gains. And Kamara out there, he had him frozen and picked up an additional 5.
20 yards for Kamara. Now Kamara trying to finish it off, angling out, pushing Spanier like an old tackling sled. That wasn't Spanier, that was Stanley. And that's a touchdown for Minneapolis North.
That was a good analogy right there. It was like the old tackling sled. Watch Kamara right here. Kind of geared down. I thought he was going to cut up. He had the blocking, but.
First time today, Minneapolis North on their 2-point conversion. Sanders in motion. Rolling to his right is Yeager. He decides to keep it. Leaps over Roberg and in for a 2-point conversion.
How high did Yeager get up on that one? You know, he had the opportunity. Watch, it was open right here, but he decided. He could have easily, right there, it was open. Now he was helped by a couple of the Paynesville defenders there, but seeing teams like Maple Lake and St. Agnes, but really unmatched.
Fuchs turns it. And another gain of 8 or 9 before Jamison Travis upends him across midfield. Fuchs, play action, heaves downfield, has a man, it's Wessel. Is he in? Just short, down to the 1. A 33-yard catch to Carter Wessel, who came in with 21 catches on the year for 4 touchdowns. He has 2 already today.
Wow, this is an impressive catch right here. I thought that the Polars right there were going to come in and knock it down. Wessel, the ball was exposed.
And Paynesville going to let as much of that tick off as possible. Now here comes Fuchs, and he dives in for a 1-yard touchdown run for Paynesville. With the first rushing touchdown today.
Fuchs goes in untouched off that right side just when you thought the Polars were going to have momentum going into halftime. 4-point game. These are big points here.
And that ball is on the turf. Recovered by Christensen, but the third 2-point conversion failure.
You know, he could have easily been stiff-arming that, but he took him down.
Kamara on second down, finds space, breaks a tackle to the outside, 30, down the sideline, and eventually Roberg able to truck him down, but a big gain. Makes the stop to prevent a touchdown.
Watch Kamara. He bounces out once there, and here's the one to the sideline. North is a big play team. They get it in bunches.
And Yeager, handoff to Kamara, breaks a tackle, skitters free, angling towards the sideline and taken out just short. Picks up 12.
Hits the ball and goes. Watch Kamara. It feels like he's going to get tackled 2 or 3 times. There.
Kamara to his left. Kamara will try again,
Nothing.
and he is gummed up in the pile of green and white for the second consecutive.
Oh,
now they
and
say
he
his
punched
second
forward.
effort punches through. I can't wait to see that replay. Someone must have pushed him from behind or something.
Boy, it looked like it was a drop for a loss initially. We'll find out. The initial hit right there, that's a drop for a loss. I'm not too sure here.
Kamara has been their workhorse. Sanders goes in motion. And Yeager just keeps it himself. I think you or me could have ran that in. Big hole. And it is 22-18. The Polars strike first in the second half. We'll see if Paynesville can answer.
You know, watch here. Yeager makes the right read here. All you're reading is that defensive end. Changes the play calling just a little bit.
And the ball is on the turf. It's still loose. And the Polars recover it. Holding the ball high for everyone to see is Devon Townley. A big turnover, and now the Polars with great field position.
Wow, big turn of events right there. It looked to be that the Bulldogs were getting a momentum. You see the ball just a little bit high. Probably should have been caught on that play for the Polars.
The Bulldogs need a big defensive play. Yeager will keep it himself. They have really controlled the line of scrimmage. We talked such a big difference in size from that offensive line, and
plenty of time here.
They try Kamara to the outside, and he breaks a tackle in space and is in for a Polars touchdown. Kamara, his third rushing touchdown of the game.
Watch Kamara on the outside. That miss right there was the tough one, because on the outside he had a great block from Anderson.
A big 2-point conversion upcoming. Yeager takes the snap, runs in to his back, now scrambles. Heaves to the back of the end zone and complete. For a 2-point conversion to McMillan, the hero of last week's game against Blue Earth, where he caught 2 touchdown passes. And it is now 30-18, and Minneapolis North starting to run away with it. We'll see if the Bulldogs can come up with a huge answer. Third quarter of play here in the semifinals. Fuchs to throw. They're setting up a screen, and it is complete in space, making one man miss. Christensen now cutting towards the middle. Chopped down after a first down gain by Dominic McMillan.
First down.
Into Polars territory. Hiltner, he has space to the right. And 12 yards and a little bit of a broken coverage there. A broken scheme of some sort. Hiltner, second and long. Setting up a screen again and complete again, making guys miss. Still going. In for a touchdown is Spanier. 36 yards. 41 yards.
And that's the answer the Bulldogs needed. A great play, an easy play, blocked well. Nice job on the outside, quick hitter. And he misses 2 tackles right there. Gets a seal, blocks, and then he was off to the races. Spanier doing a nice job out there, just going down the field, but more importantly for the Bulldogs, getting points back on the board.
Fuchs rolls to the right and hits Bast in the hands a little bit behind him. Could not reel it in. Paynesville trying to stack the box. Yeager keeps
I think
it,
they stopped
and
him.
he is short initially. Can his second effort push forward? It doesn't look like it. No official signal.
Yeager faked to Kamara. He put his head down. That spot is going to be a turnover on downs right there.
And the Paynesville crowd letting it be known that they're happy. And Fuchs will keep it himself, runs into his blocker, and he is short. Another turnover on downs, one from each team. And Minneapolis North comes up with a big defensive stop, and I go back. It looked like Christensen probably had the first down, and it just wasn't a great spot.
Yeah, they got pressure in the backfield, and that caused stoppage on the run.
Kamara in a 4-receiver set. Kamara met in the backfield, and he is taken down with authority by Bullard. The player jogging off the field. Fuchs dropping on a huge third down. Will fire. Complete to Bass for a first down. Across the 30. Picked up 15 and an enormous conversion.
Enormous conversion, a blind throw to say the least. Best was delivered the ball. Watch this play. I mean, this is a quarterback and a receiver that have worked that route. That's a 12-yard sticks route.
Fuchs in the gun. Rolling to his left and in the backfield faster than Fuchs was, and making the sack is Townley. What a play by Devin Townley, just shooting that gap, timing the snap perfectly.
Watch that. Not only timing it, but there was a missed opportunity right there. He was gap shooting no matter what.
At the Paynesville 30. And on the end around, Sanders waiting for traffic to clear, picking his way through, gets to the outside, 20, burst of speed, 10, touchdown, Polars! It only took one play.
Mario Sanders right here. The pass completion with the little shovel forward on the jet. It looked like he was going to be wrapped up at the line. Looked like he was going to have the second and third tackles right there. Big turn of events.
Play that deliberate driving style that they've liked so far. Yeager to throw, has a receiver wide open, and Sanders with the 2-point conversion catch. 38-24. But not on the scoreboard. Fuchs wants to throw. There's that receiver. It's Bast behind the defense. Stumbles a little bit, dragging a tackler down to the 30.
That's a big play for the Bulldogs. It was a gamble by North on the play. You roll it to your left. Fuchs has got to turn his shoulders. He does, and watch that gamble. Instead of going for the ball, maybe go for the angle.
Fuchs in the gun with 4 receivers. Rolling to the right, has time, has a receiver, complete for a touchdown. It's Bast. 21 yards. And now we talked about...
Well, now here you have an 8-point game. Great backside post. He got the safety over top to go. Are coming up big here at the end.
Second touchdown pass completed. That 2-point conversion completed to Bast as well. And just like that, 6-point ball game. And every time that we have seen a kickoff from Paynesville, it has been an onside kick. So they are one fortunate bounce away from getting the ball right back with a chance to tie it. Yeager gives to Kamara. Big hole. Still going. And Bast eventually leaps on top to make the tackle. And the handoff to Kamara. He'll have the first down and more. Finds the outside. Grabbed by one hand, maybe a face mask.
That's going to be a horse collar. That's a big penalty coming here against the Bulldogs. Watch here, Kamara. You knew he had the first down. I'm surprised he didn't cut right there. He followed his blockers patient, and then he brought down right there on the horse collar.
Clock down to 3:39. Yeager will just hand off to Kamara, hole up the middle, and he breaks outside to the 10 and all the way in for a Polars touchdown. "26 yards.
How many teams have that option when you're second and 25?
Not very many.
That's a really good defense for the Bulldogs right there. Kamara comes through. That's a deflator right there. That's a deflator.
162 yards and a big 2-point conversion. Yeager scrambling, drops the football, recovers it. That could have been almost a dangerous situation where they could have taken it back. And
this is the play that the Bulldogs are either going to have an opportunity to get it here.
4th down, heaving it up, running underneath it, leaping, and it looks like it was intercepted, and it is. Miko Anderson, and that just about sticks a fork in it. 3 timeouts left for Paynesville. Yeager in the gun on 2nd and 6. Hand off to Kamara. He has a seam, and he has a 1st down, and that will just about put this one away. And they get a trip to the Prep Bowl, leading by 12. And a big handoff up the middle, and that is just the way it has gone. That big front line for Minneapolis North has just been too much for the much smaller Paynesville after Kamara picks up another 1st down. Final score, Minneapolis North 44, Paynesville 32. Thank you to all of our engineers and camera crew. Thank you to Chris Ohm, color commentator here today. I'm Logan Anderson. Thanks for tuning in to this broadcast on PrepSpotlight.tv of the 2A semifinals.